Good morning, wherever you are in the world today. This is the Dr. Sophia Rothschild Show. And I also want to do a quick talk on what's different between biblical slavery and the mid Atlantic slave trade. First of all, in the Bible, I can see anything. Exodus chapter 21, in the early portions of it, it clearly states that if we kidnap somebody and sell them into slavery, if we kidnap a free person and sold them, that is a crime punishable by death. And in the Mid-Atlantic slave trade, there were lots of cases of African tribe kidnapping other Africans and selling them into slavery. And there was lots of kidnapping and people being sold into slavery. So that's the difference between the biblical slavery and the Mid-Atlantic slave trade. In Mid-Atlantic slave trade, kidnapping and selling people into slavery was very common. In biblical slavery land, that was not allowed. That's punishable by death. Also, in Leviticus 25, verse 44 to verse 43, it clearly states that you can buy your slaves from a certain nation, you can own what property, and you can pass them on as an inheritance. And that's something that was also happening in the mid-Atlantic slave trade. People being bought and owned as property and passed on inheritance. Also in Exodus 20, chapter 20, in Exodus chapter 21, from verse 20 to verse 30, it clearly talks about you can beat them and you can and if they're not down in 3 days, you will not face any punishment. So those are the differences and similarities between the biblical slavery and the mid-Atlantic slave trade. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my points. Thank you. Have a good day.